What's up, guys? My name is Shelfy. Later this week, in just a few days, we're gonna get MLB The Show 21 finally releasing. Early access starts on the 16th. The game releases fully to anyone on the 20th. If you're on Xbox, you're gonna be able to get it for free on Game Pass. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the 42 series, which is gonna be a program you can grind as soon as this game comes out later this week. MLB The Show has confirmed that the 42 series will be stage 1 of the team affinity. For those of you curious what the 42 series is gonna be and you want some specifics so you can get your mind right when the game comes out and you can dive into it, I'm gonna break that down right after we talk about the players, so stick around. But I wanna show off some of these cards that we've seen so far. We even have attributes for some of them, which is exciting. Each MLB team is gonna have one diamond player that you can grind to unlock. This will be a set that you can do as soon as you get the game. Of course, there's gonna be extra stubs and packs and XP that you get for grinding to the diamond player, but that one diamond player per team is gonna be the goal of the 42 series. That's gonna be your end game goal. The first one I'm gonna show you is gonna be the one that SDS and MLB The Show allowed me to reveal myself. I posted this on Twitter yesterday. The Phillies 42 series player is none other than
out toward left center field. Speaking of power, Inciarte's going back. How about that? In the air to left field. That was a hanger. Going back on it is Nimmo. It is gone!
All in my Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. Larry is here to stay.
so cool that I got to announce that and make that video. That McCutchen card, I'm not being biased. I've revealed some bad Phillies cards over the last few years, some mediocre pitchers. But this is my first time revealing a Phillies bat. McCutchen's actually got a really good swing. This is going to be a very good hitter early on in the game. And keep in mind, on April 18th, I will be posting episode 1 of MLB The Show 21, No Money Spent. I'm going to do an entire breakdown of everything you need to be doing on day 1 MLB The Show. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn your notifications on. The No Money Spent series is where it's at. Now, first and foremost, those of you that pre-ordered the game, you're actually going to get a pack that has 10 players in it. You're going to get to choose one of those players. These are the 10 players that you're seeing on the screen that you're going to have the option to choose from. You got Hank Aaron, Frank Thomas, Babe Ruth, Cal Ripken Jr., and Pedro Martinez, Bob Gibson, Jackie Robinson, Ken Griffey Jr., Mariano Rivera, and Willie Mays. For anyone who's new to the game, Diamond is the highest status you can have on a card. If your overall is 85 or higher, you are considered a diamond. That is an elite tier player. All of the 42 series players are probably going to be between 85 and 89 overall, which is really good early in the year. A month or two after release, those cards won't be very good, but you're going to use these cards a ton early on, and they're going to be goons in Battle Royale. These cards are not going to be the best version of any of these players, and just like the 42 series players for each team, they'll be usable the first few weeks, and then you're going to move on from them. There's going to be better versions of all of these players later on, but they're very good starting points early on, and it gives you a head start for those of you that pre-order. Now that we've talked about the pre-order pack and my guy Andrew McCutchen, who's going to be the Phillies batter for the 42 series, let's talk about all the other players that have been confirmed. For the Detroit Tigers, we're going to see Nico Goodrum. Arizona Diamondbacks, please get healthy soon. It will be Ketel Marte. For the Chicago Cubs, it'll be Jason Hayward. He's always very good against righties and actually has a pretty good swing. Just one of those guys that never has good lefty-lefty stats, but I have a feeling this card will have 90 plus power against right and will mash on that side of the plate. For the San Diego Padres, it'll be left-handed stick Trent Grisham. Atlanta Braves will feature Dansby Swanson. The Texas Rangers will be Joey Gallo. The New York Mets, my guy Dom Smith. And then right-handed pitcher Luis Castillo will represent the Reds, while Patrick Corbin represents the Nationals. For the San Francisco Giants, we'll see Mike Yastrzemski, and he's got a great swing. Jose Barrios Angels will be a pitcher representing the Twins. Everyone's gonna love this one. Brian Hayes will be the Pirates 42 series. All of those players I just mentioned, we do not have attributes or stats for. They only showed us that graphic on Twitter. We have no idea what the overalls are or what the stats are on those cards. But just like myself, some other creators in the community were allowed to reveal players with the attributes, so let's check some of those guys out. My man Cougs got to reveal David Fletcher for the Angels. Very good defender, can play multiple positions, doesn't have a lot of pop though, so this one's not going to be many people's favorite. Although utility players are better early in the year versus later in the year. You can get away with low pop in the first few months of the year. If you're an Angels fan, you might as well try him out. My man Fuzzy got to reveal Franmil Reyes for his Indians, and this is one of the better ones. 75-99 contact with 106-89 power. On day one? What? Franmil's live series has been mashing in this game as a bronze silver the last 2 years. This card's gonna be stupid. And then my man Movie Gaming, who's a big Royals fan, got to reveal catcher Salvador Perez, who will have 71-67 contact, 85-90 power with gold defense, strong arm, and 80 vision. You'll also have that first base secondary position if you need it. Salvi has a very glitchy swing every year. He will hit above those stats, I can almost guarantee it. And again, for anyone who's new, what I mean by glitchy swing is the attributes aren't the only thing that matters. Every batter in this game has a custom swing animation, and some of them are just faster than others, and it makes a difference in game. You got guys like Mondesi, who their hitting stats are absolutely awful in this game, but he rakes every year. Swing is so quick, people get very good at timing his swing, and he hits above his attributes because of that. Salvador Perez is always one of those guys. So that's all the cards that have been revealed, but there's actually more being revealed later today, probably as or right before I put this video up. So make sure you're following MLB The Show on Twitter so you don't miss those other cards. There's a few more that we haven't seen yet. Probably gonna be some good ones. They typically save the best ones for last. We'll see how that goes. And now that we're caught up on the actual cards, what they look like and some of their stats, let me explain the team affinity for you new people so you can be prepared. Looking at this screen right there, this is what the team affinity screen looked like in MLB The Show 20. And as you can see, there's a box for each team. If you click on that box, it will take you into that team's program. So you click on the team, it'll take you into the program. On the left, it'll show you all the different missions that you can do to unlock points in this affinity. As you complete them, you'll get a completed mark on them, and you can filter through and see which ones you have left. As you grind those missions, you get more points and you unlock the rewards that you see on the middle of the screen here, and eventually you work your way up to those goal players. Last year, there was 4 stages in the team affinity, and every like 6 weeks or so, they would unlock the next stage. So when MLB The Show 20 comes out, stage 1 is going to be the 42 series. You're going to be able to work through and unlock that diamond player along with other stuff along the way that we don't know what they're going to look like. There's going to be stubs and XP and packs that you also get as you grind through this to go along with that player. Gives you stuff as you go through. So when this game comes out, if you have any specific 42 series players you're looking to add to your team, you want to click on the team affinity wherever it is on the menu screen in Diamond Dynasty. Once we get this game, you're going to click on the affinity. It will open up a screen that's most likely going to be very similar to the one I just showed you from MLB 20, and you will be able to grind through these programs and unlock these players in the 42 series by completing whatever missions they give you to complete when the game comes out. There's going to be conquest maps. You'll get points for winning a certain amount of ranked games, a certain amount of BR games. The one thing we don't know that I'm very curious about is how are they going to maybe change some of the mission approach this year? Is it going to be any different? Maybe different types of grinds? Now, obviously, the missions and the specific grinding is going to be a little bit different. They're not just going to copy and paste the missions and the structure from last year. It's going to be somewhat different. On April 15th at 11 p.m. Eastern, 1 hour before the 16th, when MLB The Show 21 goes live, I will be live on Twitch. We're going to have a 1 hour celebration party as we count down to release, and then as soon as the game goes live, I'll have it pre-downloaded, ready to go, and we're going to be ripping packs for a few hours, partying with the community. So hit that link in the description. You can hit the heart-shaped button on the Twitch screen once you get redirected. That's how you follow me on Twitch. You can come hang out with the community. I'll be playing live every day, so if you're looking for playthroughs and tutorials, you can watch me do that live, even ask questions. I'm very active with chat. We can break it all down for you and make it easy. Let's get it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I want you to leave your thoughts on the 42 series and stage 1 of the Team Affinity in the comment section down below. Who are you taking out of that pre-order pack? I'm most likely going to take Griffey, but if there's a collection in the game that requires all of them, I'll probably just get all of them and use them. We'll probably do a team build with them like a weekend. First episode of No Money Spent. again on the 18th. Have your notifications on. It is probably going to be the most important episode that I do all year, because we are going to break it all down step by step, every single thing that there is to do to unlock cards without using that debit card. I'm going to break it all down. What's the best way to go? The easiest things to get. This, I think, is the cleanest of the hats they've done the last few years. I always like the hats, new era snapback, but like this, come on, come on. It's clean. I'm out, guys. Peace.